Hey guys, I'm back with another market update, so let's get started. Sword and Shield, it's generally been red, like normal. Yesterday was pretty red too. The price differences weren't that different. Rebel Clash went down about $3, and I only put that down because it's been pretty consistent around 250 for a while. So just a little more notable price difference. Vivid Voltage continues its decline from 197 to 189 to 180 to 176. So it's kind of going back to uh, around like before sold out prices. So it seems like interest is going away from Vivid Voltage at the moment. Probably what happened is that after sold out, people bought in more of it because they expected to increase in price. And now that hype is kind of settled down a little bit. Prices are going back down, and but this always happens with boxes like Silver Tempest was like that as well. So it'll go back up, but we might be entering a slow period for Vivid Voltage. Evolving Skies is continuing its descent downward back to 1320. I've seen this happen before. It actually has done this several times. Like over here, it's going from 1500 to like 1475 all the way down to 1260. So it just has these runs between like 1250 to 1500. Uh, and I think it's pretty normal. There's so few boxes sold in a day that it'll just like be a little volatile unless there's some big spike in buying it. But it's pretty expensive, so not everyone can really afford this box. And then Lost Origin. This is an interesting part for me. I think there's only one sale for this, but Lost Origin went down to 330, and Lost Origin has been on a descent for a while, like this past month. Like it's still done great if you bought in like December or mid December. Like it went back down, back to here, but this makes it about the same price as Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign's around like 325, and Lost Origin is 330, so it's just like a $5 difference. Um, I mean, usually most people agree that Lost Origin is better than Chilling Reign, or at least that's what the numbers have been saying. Um, and so this could be a good buying opportunity for it because that tends to be what happens. Like I'll see, hey, this box is similar to this box, and I'm like, that doesn't really make sense. I'd rather buy like Chilling Reign and Brilliant Stars were around the same price at some point, and I was thinking, hey, I'd rather buy Chilling Reign, and then Chilling Reign went back up. So I think the same thing will happen in Lost Origin. It seems like you don't really know what the exact prices are going to be, but you do kind of know what the relative order of the sets should be, or at least like you can kind of make a guess of that. Like it seems like it's Evolving Skies, and Fusion Strike, then Lost Origin, then Chilling Reign, then like Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance, and I ignored kind of the initial sets because they're kind of they're in their own tier. These are just kind of bad sets that are just higher in price due to supply and demand reasons. But as far as like actual like good sets that people like, it's a lot easier to judge them starting from Chilling Reign to here. Oh, I guess I forgot also Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest is around like Astral Radiance a little better. I'd say like I like it more. It doesn't have a lot of chase cards, but as a Lugia versus like Astral Radiance has a little more cards. Okay. Scarlet Violet, Twilight Masquerade has finally gone back up to about $200. So it's technically the second most expensive booster box right now for Scarlet Violet. Paldea is down because people are selling at a lower price to get rid of them, and that'll probably happen for the next few days. But yeah, it's gone to 198. Um, yeah, there were more boxes sold yesterday, um, but in general, I think it's just bound to happen. Enough of them were finally bought that the price had to go up, and maybe interest is finally going back to it. Because as I told you before, this is what happens. People just look at stuff and think, "Hey, why is it so cheap?" Maybe it's an up buy opportunity. That's what happens. It hasn't been that high. Has even um highest I've seen it is like 194, and it was like 194 to 192 from like January 13th to January 17th, and then it just kind of went back down. Like it was like 190 for a while, um, near end of January, but yeah, now we're actually at 19 like $200 again. At a vivid voltage, I just wrote here because I write vivid voltage every day. But yeah, Twilight and Lost Origin. I feel like Twilight. It's interesting because these two boxes are kind of similar in popularity in their respective eras. Like they're pretty like some of the better sets, but they're not the best set. Okay, so Crown Zenith. I want to talk about Crown Zenith. So there's a little bit of a sellout of Crown Zenith packs. They went from like they've been going down. It was like $7 to sounds to 675 to 650 to 625. Um, and some of that's because like there's this buyer here, a seller here, Nick's Marketplace putting 236 for sale. And another seller 38. After that, it goes back to 640. Uh, but yeah, there's been less sold each day, the last couple of days. Uh, and yeah, since there's only like 200 sold, this will probably take like a day or two to sell out. But on the other side, seeing skyboxes like they're going to run, and then people stopped buying them, and the price went down. But then people started buying them a lot again. I think it's because yeah, that the 625 price wasn't really the norm. It was probably more like the 640 price, and so seeing sky and pack prices became so comparable. People just started buying like seeing skies more, I guess, because I do think that like you can give away the promos, and it's a little more. If you have a rip and ship, sometimes it is more exciting to maybe open the boxes. I don't really attend rip and ships though, so maybe someone can correct me. I'm sure if you're opening tons and tons of packs, at some point it just is more efficient to just have loose packs. But other times, like it is nice to have the full products. I don't really know, but as far as like as a buyer, like they cost about the same. Like I know, like it costs more to the seller to ship the loose packs. But yeah, as far as bars go, like it's like I get more stuff for the same amount of money about. So why wouldn't I just pay get the more stuff? But yeah, right now that's not the case. Like loose packs are technically still cheaper, but they're still like always really close to each other. And yeah, and the CN Sky went up like it recovered from yesterday's low, and then ETBs have gone up. Um, this is their new high, $112 pretty much. So they've been stuck at like 110 and they just went up a little bit. ETBs don't really rise that much, but when they do rise, they're pretty consistent. They kind of stay there for a while. And so this is kind of the new high. You see like this linear trend upward. And the booster bundles I just have here. Yeah, there's still decent demand for booster bundles. The price is about the same. All right, 151. I feel like 151's been doing quite strong, and I know that there's a mix of red and yellow here, but it just seems to be quite strong lately. So, like 68 booster bundle is like kind of the highest it's been. Like that's around like it's been that price like before. Actually, I guess it's like 70 over here, and it's about 769 over here. But yeah, 151 is having like a sort of like dip period, and like this isn't technically the highest, but it's doing things are doing like quite well, and like the lowest way to get 151 now is comfortably at like $11 a pack. Um, there's like a lot of people buying the bundles, so you see over here there's a lot of stuff selling. Like there's more 100 bucks sold yesterday. TPCs have gone up, and there's still a bunch of them being sold every day. The loose packs they're having this downward pattern, and then they've staggered upward. And even though I see drops at Target and Booming Waters technically came out recently, but yeah, I think 151 is just showing like I don't know if I'm fully conveying this well. I might make another video on this, but yeah, based on the data I've been seeing, like it feels a little stronger than it was like a week ago. I guess. Um, like the demand is strong, the prices are going up, when they were going downwards before. Yeah, there were a bunch of ETBs bought yesterday, 18 compared to the norm. Um, PCTBs, they're about the same. And what else? Oh, and the Zapdos Alakazam boxes, like they're like the Zapdos box hasn't really been at 54, or hasn't been a while. Yeah, I don't see any 54s. So yeah, they kind of vary in price sometimes, but yeah, the Zapdos Alakazam box are doing quite well at like 54, $55. Those are kind of highs for it. Yeah, the Alakazam box went down 3 cents. It's pretty much the same. The binders went down a little bit, but they've been skyrocketing lately, so $4 less is like nothing, no big deal. Um, and people are still buying the binders. It's insane to me. And then the posters went back to 37, and then so if you do the price per pack, yeah, like if you buy loose packs, like it's $11. And I remember like telling you guys like Workman shippers are offering like $9 a pack sometimes. So it's just like, well, good luck to them, because the market is getting hot for 151. Okay. But like when I heard Nostalgic Nomis talk about it, he said that even if the prices go up, like you just kind of need the margin. So you're always taking risk if you buy product and the packs go back down. But in general, like even if prices are high, you can just buy the packs anyway, and still make a margin on your packs. All right, Prismatic is also doing quite well. A lot of yellow compared to not yellow for the past few days. The ETBs are up about $4, and demand was slightly higher yesterday, like about 50 to 100 more ETBs bought yesterday. I have the feeling, based on this data, part of this is because yesterday was a Prismatic release day, and so there's just been more hype for Prismatic, like kind of all of a sudden. I say all of a sudden, but Prismatic was released not too long ago, but like different than it was in the last week, I guess. Oh shoot, did I close? No, I didn't. Because like, okay, so what do I see? So pack prices, packs are being bought a lot more since the last few days, and these are like large chunks of the total market. Um, like 645 is about one fourth of all the packs out there listed, so it's not like insignificant. Um, yeah, I wonder if people want to see like the surprise boxes open more, or I don't know if they want the mini tins opened and to win the mini tins. But yeah, it seems like people are buying more packs of Prismatic all of a sudden. The binder collections went up like $10, which I'm not really sure why. Um, Maybe it's because the 151 binder has been doing well, but yeah, it went up like $10 back. So I'm like, this reminds me of pricing before the crash a little bit. How far did binders go up? Binders were at like 80, 82. That's kind of high, and now we're at like 70. Okay. Tin displays, they actually went up after dropping for the last couple of days. And there was a ton bought. So yeah, like I think it was related to a ton being bought, but at the same time, like when Prismatic came out, there was a lot of ETBs bought, but like a lot of ETBs are entering the market. So even though like 111 is like half is like 100% of what's left available, and so like I guess the mini tins might not be in supply. Like there might not be enough supply of them because the price actually went up despite so many being sold. Sometimes like it can go the other way. Sometimes if a lot of things sell a lot, either it's there's so many entering the market that the price keeps going down, and then people are like, oh, it's cheaper, I want it anyway. But this time it's like no, people are buying despite the price increases. And surprise boxes also went back up after dropping. Surprise boxes are here. Yeah, they were like at 84 and then 68, and now they're back at 74. So things are recovering. Yeah, there were a ton bought yesterday. Um, Bundles, they're like a pre. They haven't been released yet, so they're about the same. PCTVs are about the same. Yeah, these 3 pack things also went up, and so the cheapest price per pack is I think still the poster collection. Yeah, 1083. But yeah, there's always like one 3 pack thing that's like the cheapest. The tech stickers have gone back up, but now the poster is there. So yeah, until like you see them consistently at $11, you won't see prices rise as much. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into during. Oh yeah, and then the mini tins were also selling a lot for single ones. 55 and 44. All right, during together, it hasn't really changed much on TCG player pricing. Like their prices are almost exactly the same as yesterday. As far as like the manga, the like booster boxes are selling 100 a day. ETPs have got up to about 50. The last 2 days, and bundles are still they're selling at like 22 a day. Highest was like 40. And then the battle partners boxes, yeah, there's this one that doesn't have seal for 70, but a lot of them are still selling for like this one's at 80 and it has shrink. But a lot of them are selling for, and this is 93. So you can get some deals for 90 to um 95, but normally it's gonna be at least this one's like A6. A lot of them are gonna be in the higher 90s or above the 90. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.